Hello, hello, my beautiful Leos. This is your general tarot and oracle forecast for the week of September the 1st to the 7th. Let's see what we have here for your download message, keeping in mind not every single card or the energy they carry will resonate with every single one of you. Only take what does, throw the rest out into the universe. Okay, let's see what you have here for your download message. You've been given intuition. Trust it. All right, let's see what your tarot messages are. Spirit and guides, what do my beautiful Leos need to see, know, and expect? Let's see what we have here for you. Get my hands to work here properly. There we go. All right, let's see what your first card is. Your first card starting the week off is Strength. Your next card following that is the Hierophant. In the center position, you have the Death card, followed by the Seven of Cups, and your final card is the Ace of Cups. Okay, so your download message is intuition. Listening to that little voice of reason, those little nudges and tugs in one direction or the other to pay attention to. Often it's our spirit and guides that are leading and guiding us. But it's being able to trust your gift, knowing what feels good and what doesn't, and acting on those impulses, okay? Acting on that energy field, and being able to make sure that you trust it, okay? This is, often when we trust our intuition and our gut feelings, it really doesn't let us down. It's like we're getting those little tugs from spirit and our guides saying, pay attention, okay? Coming in with your first card, which could be life or career, you've got influence. And it says, use your influence for change. You may do public speaking, social videos, or interviews. Your voice and opinions are important. So you have the gift of gab, Leo. Don't be afraid to use it. Step out into the spotlight and use your gifts. Okay, maybe some of you are entertainers. Maybe you're going to go out there and you're going to be able to spread your love by the form of music, or and what you want people to hear. Or maybe you have the gift of being able to teach, preach, and convey information to other people about a topic that you're very passionate about. If it's work, don't be afraid to step up, okay, and take the lead with a situation. But you have the ability to influence change. So use your powers to do that. Wow, that's beautiful. You've got the Strength card, and it's all about you leaning into your strengths. Okay, don't dote on your weaknesses. Lean into your strengths. And I think one of them is that you have this ability to be able to articulately and creatively convey information to other people. Some of you could be in sales, direct sales. Maybe you're into therapy. Maybe you're into coaching people, teaching, anything like that. This card says stand in your strength, but it's also the card that says be mindful. Don't get caught up in the heat of the moment and say things that you can't take back, because words are things we can't. So the roar of the lion, don't let that come out, okay, Leo? Try to be calm, cool, and collected. Look at things from a more understanding, compassionate, and tolerable way. Coming in with your money, or your career and money, you've got the Chess. And I have to tell you a story. I was shuffling these or taking them off the desk. This card flew out and it jumped on the floor. I looked at it and I went, I threw it back in. It happens every time. Threw it back in the deck, shuffled the deck, and this is the card that came out. So I thanked Spirit for, sorry Spirit, I ignored your message. This is what you needed to get. Twice it showed up. So Chess. Money strategy, wise spending, lifelong game, okay, long game, career, which could be military. You could have a leadership role here, and thinking it through. So we know that the game of chess is a game of strategy and planning. It's not like checkers, clunk, clunk, clunk. You're strategizing your move against your opponent carefully and concisely. But while you're doing that, you're setting up your next move. Okay, so it's living in the moment, but thinking about tomorrow as well. So you might be doing that. You might be doing some strategy with your money, investing your money today, thinking of the future and how it's going to grow. Okay, so you're also being mindful of your spending. You're not going to go out there and do any emotional spending. Do you need it or do you want it? Think about that. You're in it for the long game. Okay, whatever it is that you're trying to invest into, you want it to last. You want it to be stable. Some of you could be in the military. You could be your own boss, being your own leader, and you definitely are thinking things through carefully. You want to be articulate, creative, but accurate. Below that, you've got the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is higher education. So you could be learning something new, taking a new form of study. You could be joining groups and organizations where you feel connected to them. You could also be connecting to more spirituality and like-minded people. This is also the card of the church. Maybe there's going to be a wedding or some occasion where you're going to be invited to go to something at a church. Coming in next in the center position, which is your help, hurdle, or challenge, you've got Healer. And it's beautiful when we get these galaxy jars because it says your talents, gifts, and areas of unrealized potential are going to surface. You are able to provide great comfort and support to those who are on a healing journey. Whether their pain is physical, emotional, or spiritual, Leo, you have the ability to step up and give them that shoulder to lean into, a person that they can confide in and trust, someone who has a gentle touch here, someone who is going to be there for them. So you have the ability to be this type of person and share your healing modalities with others. Now, some of you might be sharing some energy healing. Maybe some of you are Reiki healers, or some of you are able now to just provide them great comfort. Maybe some of you are actually involved in Western medicine of some sort, and you're able to guide and help someone. Beautiful. In below that is a death card. Maybe somebody is mourning. Maybe somebody is unhappy. Maybe somebody is grieving. Maybe this is the healer coming out in you. This is rebirth and death. Okay. So, but this is a new beginning. All right. If that isn't the case, this could be you. Something ends, something comes to a conclusion, and the door is closed behind you. And now you're looking forward to a new beginning with promise. Okay, this is a card that says something has come to a conclusion, it's ending. You're going through transformation, which means not only are situations around you changing this week, but you're going to adapt to them and change things about yourself too. Coming in and embrace that change, they're telling me. Okay, so coming in with your messages from Spirit and your guides, you've got the card Courage. It says bravery, adventure, fatal, and brilliant. Okay, so something ended here, right? We think of it as over, done. Okay, that's where fatal comes in. And you know, maybe you're moving into a new phase in your life right now because of it. And it might mean you have to be brave. But you're brilliant and you're smart and you're intelligent and you're going to be able to go out there and face whatever challenges are coming down on you. I mean, look at this ship. He's in a storm. They're not jumping out and bailing out and giving up. They're going to fight this storm, and they're going to get through it because of their due diligence, their determination, and their free will to do that. So step up. There could be a new adventure coming in that might leave you a little bit daunting. It could involve having to make a lot of necessary decisions and choices with this Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is that. You might be feeling a little overwhelmed. There might be a lot of things on your mind, but take your time, okay? Pick what's going to work out in your greater good. What's going to last the test of time? Longevity. What's going to give you the greatest benefits, right? Remember, everything that glitters isn't gold, and don't accept the first offer, okay? Take your time. Now, your messages from your final card coming in, which is your angel number, you've got 1122, okay? So this is major change. Advice, comfort, major change, individuality, and independence. Have faith in your skills and talents, Leo, as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. I love it. So, you know, these are beautiful numbers, 1122, and there's going to be a major change coming in. Okay, trust your intuition. Go with the flow. You've got the ability to move forward, and it's a new beginning. We talked about that with the Death card. So there's going to be a major change, but everything is going to work out. Okay, it's beautiful. Comes in underneath that is the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is usually a new beginning. It's usually the new beginning in love. There could be somebody new coming in. You could be enjoying the company of somebody who you feel attracted to. You could be developing a crush on someone or them on you. You're opening your heart to other people now. You realize this is what you want to do. You're going to be vulnerable and do that. Something new is stirring in your heart, and it may be a new relationship that gets you going. Gets your creative juices going. Or if you're already in a relationship, it could be the reawakening of that. You might be getting more time to spend together and share your feelings with each other and enjoy each other. So, you know, it's the beginning of a very emotional experience, so say yes to them. Don't be afraid to go after what you want. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what we have here for additional information, clarification, validation, and verification. Spirit and guides, what else does my beautiful Leo need to see, know, and expect? All right, see what we've got here. Okay, take the top one, they said. Sudden change. Wow, the Tower. They just said take the top one. Okay, you've got the... Want me to take this? Yes. Okay. Oh, there you go. All right, so we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Three of Swords, we have the Lovers, and your final card is the Ten of Swords. So definitely on your feet, moving past something here. Something suddenly happened that left you feeling heartbroken and disappointed. But guess what? You're on your feet, leaving it behind. Okay, so this change, definitely change coming in. Trust your intuition. You're going to be rebuilding a better, stronger foundation. Everything's going to work out with this card. You're determined and you're not going to back down. Now, this might have been quite traumatic. You've had to fight your way to get where you are. You walked through the fire. You've come out the other side. And now you're not going to listen to anybody who's going to try to determine you or dictate your happiness or detour your direction you're going in. All those D words. My tongue got twisted. Sorry. So they throw information at me, Leo, my guides and spirit, and that's why I talk fast, because they download me really quick. I'm also a very intuitive reader. As you know, years ago, I never used cards. I read professional readers without them. So, okay, stay determined. Go after your goals. Don't be afraid. Don't let anybody try to talk you out of this. Don't listen to the doubters out there that say, I wouldn't do it if it were me, blah, blah, blah. You know what? You're strategizing now. You're planning your move, and you're going to be capable of it. And you know what? Just turn your back on them. You know what I tell you? She's the most confident queen out there. She just kind of turns her back and says, you know what, guys? Watch me. You've got that Three of Swords, which is the ultimate dissatisfied and, the card of disappointments. Great disappointments can be heartbreak and grieving as well. But you're healing through that, okay? We got that card healer. Look where it landed, okay? So you're able now to provide great comfort and support, not only to others, but receiving it from others and doing it for yourself as well. Something might have ended here. It is a death card. You are healing through it. Mark my words, Leo, you're getting through this. Now, the Lover shows up, which could, everybody thinks right away it's, love and all of those wonderful things, which it can be. But in general, the real meaning of the Lovers is making choices and decisions on an emotional level. Some people say, let your heart lead your head. I never say that. I always say, let your head lead your heart. This is something where you will be making a decision or a choice on an emotional level, possibly involving someone else you're very closely attached to. Remember, we talked about lots of overwhelming decisions. Coming in at the very end, you're walking away, you're on your feet, you felt as though you were down and out, you couldn't get up, you were restrained, tied down, stabbed in the back, betrayed, all those horrible things. But guess what? You're on your feet again. It's over. The hard times are behind you now. Okay, you don't have to go back there. Don't turn around. You're not going in that direction. You're on your feet. You're heading in a new direction, and everything is going to work out beautiful. Well, phew, that one got me excited, Leo. I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Leos.